All right, welcome, angels. A-Aron here, and I have a very, very important message. And so this is very different than anything I've done before, and that's because it's time to be different. It's time to actually do something together to unite us to promote Angelina. Now, specifically, her Bad Valentine has actually gotten some publicity, but we believe that it should be rising completely to the top of the charts and even Grammy status. And in fact, there's a very important message that I want to share with you from Angelina right here.
Okay, guys, I just wanted to come on here and tell you that the Piano Diaries of Bad Valentine, the jazzy version that you guys wanted, is out now and it's all yours. It's on all platforms. Go stream it and show the love. I can't believe it's already on the charts on iTunes, which is insanity. I'm like, when I just saw this, like the chart thing where it says Bad Valentine is on the 11th, I'm like, okay, I gotta make my Grammy speech already now, because y'all are giving me the vibes, like, we're gonna make this number one. So I'm just you guys give me such excitement about all this new music, that you guys like it and that you know, relate to it.
I just saw that Spotify added our song Bad Valentine to notable releases. That is so exciting. It says, highlighting key releases from this month's most exciting songwriters from around the globe. I just spoke with Team Angelina, and in the name of Angelina and my name, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Number one on iTunes in Norway. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I just saw it. That's amazing.
I stood you up on Valentine.
Okay, now, here's what's happening. Behind the scenes, a bunch of angels and myself are meeting and we're discussing how to get organized to promote Angelina, to what can we do. Now, there's some things we're doing that are going to take place over the coming weeks and months to get more organized in front of you. We're putting together a website. We're going to have a discussion forum. We're going to have concrete plans that we're looking to hopefully put together by the end of this week. But we didn't want it to stop you right now, you, from actually doing something. So what we're doing is I've got a link, we'll include it here, which is 10 easy ways to promote Angelina. And I wanted to go through it with you right here, right now. And I want each and every one of you to take action. Now, if you're just seeing this for the first time and you don't know who Angelina Jordan is, oh my goodness, there's a reason that folks are rallying around her. And there's a reason that this single Bad Valentine that we're looking to promote, which is obviously not the only thing that's amazing from her, but it absolutely deserves to be Grammy worthy. There's a reason for it, so do check her out. Now, that said, here it is. Look, if you're an angel finding yourself wanting to help grow the cause and asking yourself, what can I do? This guide is for you. Right, so first thing you can do, and these aren't necessarily in the most appropriate order, number 10, which probably could be way much more higher on the list, easily, you know, higher on that list, but it's recommend to reactors. I myself as a reactor know and understand that, you know, we have a lot of influence, right? Folks are viewing our messages as you are viewing this message, right? So find other reactors with big bases of users that you think would be appropriate for Angelina. And quite honestly, she's so diverse that I believe, maybe you disagree, but I believe she's appropriate for everybody, right? But that said, go post messages to them recommending to react to Bad Valentine. That's what's hot right now. That's what we're focused on. It could be anything, of course, but my suggestion is, you know, let's build that up. Let's build that up. Let's focus on that. Let's let that ride to the top of the charts. Let's let that be the thing, right? And you know, continue to recommend. Stay on them. Recommend again and again. Get several people together and pair up. If they keep seeing it, they're not going to ignore it, right? That's how I've gotten actually a lot of the new artists that I react to. Is I keep seeing things crop up, and I'm like, I've got to react to this. There's something here, right? And they will respond. You just get in their face enough, and that's one of the best ways, actually. Additionally, local radio stations. Look, we've found thus far, and we're not good at this yet, but we found thus far it's not necessarily the easiest thing. And so the suggestion is to start locally. Find and list the radio stations that are local to you and get on them. Consistently follow up with them, get on the phone, try dial into contests, um, email them, send them letters, stop by, figure out, be creative, get on them, right? Because if you can get Angelina airtime on the local radio stations, that will make a significant difference. And the more radio stations that she gets on, the more she raises quickly, because other more larger scale media outlets will begin to really notice and take notice. And once she gets on playlists, then it's all gravy from there, right? Because obviously her song will do the work, right? The other thing is host events, in person, locally as well, or even online, right? There's always going to be some passerbys. There's going to be some people who don't know about her or otherwise when you host that will question what it is you're doing or otherwise. So, there's all kinds of different ways you could break into niches. You can focus on a specific vertical or genre of music, or there's a lot of different ways to do it, or it can just be generic Angelina. You can focus on jazz. There's so many different approaches with that. The next thing is we found that it does make a difference. I'd like to believe that we get to the point to where it doesn't make a difference as much where we're individually doing it, but for now, every little bit makes a difference. Is create and share playlists, right? On Spotify and other places, creating those playlists. Now, we're going to be sharing recommendations on how to do this with more accuracy or more effect, more impact. But for now, just get her on your playbooks. This does make a difference. Um, do your part and buy the releases. Go out there and buy Bad Valentine now. The new one with the jazzy version is like $1, right? I'm gonna spend some time in the next couple days making sure I can buy everything that's there. This gets recognition on those platforms, right? It additionally buys revenue, which can open up funding for social media and otherwise campaigns. But I think most importantly, when they're getting bought, it notifies those platforms that people are interested in it, right? So do your part. Canvas locally. Go out and talk to different businesses. Talk to restaurant owners, bar owners, retail stores. Get music playing on the speakers of there. Get them to put promo material, and we're going to be providing some promotional material and things that you can use and leverage for that. Cards you can pass out, things you can display, links you can recommend people go to, things of that effect. But there's nothing stopping you now from just starting to talk, right? You go into a place, you hear some music, ask them how they figure out their playlist. And hey, I've got a recommendation for your playlist that I think can make a significant difference. Or maybe that's not the best way to word it. We could work on that, but look, give it a shot. It's awesome. Your guests will love it, right? Can I share that with you? The other thing is, be the share her content, videos, reviews, everything, everywhere. Think cross-platform. Think where you're popular in or you spend more time in that maybe she isn't, right? You got an Instagram profile, post over there, Facebook post over there, share it, get it out there. The other thing is go ahead and leave reviews, right? People do look at reviews, and a glowing review on a lot of these platforms, Spotify, iTunes, etc. People see that and they're going to actually listen to it, and they're going to actually have much more desire to purchase and listen themselves, right? So you can actually influence that as well as drive up the ratings. The other thing is the simple one: consume. View, like, comment on everything. Be a consumer, be active. Find her on all the platforms, right? Because then that just elevates everything. And then the final one is evangelize. Actually talk to people, everybody you know, about her. The line I've got in here is, hey, have you heard this new Spotify single? Honestly, it's one of the best songs I've ever heard. You should really check it out if you heard of Angelina Jordan, right? Talk to people about it. And I know many of you angels have talked to many of your people about it. You know what? Go back and say again, look, there's a new single that you may not have had interest in her before, but check this out. It's starting to rise on the charts, and it's worth checking out, right? And in some cases, just put it on. Hey, listen to this, right? Grab them. As you're walking about, going about your day, evangelize, be advocates for her. And then I think together as a collective community, we're only going to get stronger. This is the beginning. This is the start. But please step up, participate. Feel free to leave a comment here. Feel free to send me an email, and we'll start to get you in the list. If you're interested in participating in more of some of the organization and other things, you can send me an email to A-Aron Reacts or Aaron Reacts YT for YouTube at gmail.com. And look, I think that we absolutely can make a huge impact here. We hope that you participate in this. Do some of these little things can go a long way. If we at scale, if everybody does this and everybody you tell is doing this, share this. This is available. This link is on bit.ly, which is, bit.ly is bit.ly. So not a .com.ly, bit.ly, right? bit.ly slash promote dash Angelina, right? And we'll share the link here, but it's easy enough to include. And if you have any suggestions in any way, shape, or form, feel free to ping me or the group, and we'll start to put information about, how to, we're getting more organized. So give us some time. But the last thing we want to do is to put anything that prohibits you from starting today. And this list is intended to get you going. So thank you. I hope to see you in the trenches here as we can continue to grow, everybody's favorite artist that, we know deserves to have global status. And we know that, not only for her success and Toby's success and so forth and her family's success, but I think what she ultimately wants is to actually have that exposure to be able to change everybody's lives like she has yours. And let's give her that opportunity by promoting her. I'll leave it at that. Thank you much and take care.